Hello, 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 hello. Let's do today's daily target on CSS Battle.dev. Oh, an arcane, strange shape. Really interesting curves here. The hard bit seems very clearly to be those curves. I don't even know what those curves are doing, but let's call them radial gradient. That is at I don't even know, at minus 100 pixels at 50% minus 100 pixels, and then has a dark interior, and then light green, and then a dark color. And let's find out what that is. I'm just guessing at numbers there. 5. Okay, so that curve. So this is the outer curve. How about 150 or something? And then go further up. 110, 20, 80. That looks pretty good. Oh, it's close, but not correct, is it? How about 120, 125? It's not quite right. Like, you look at it, you think, it's close, but is it right? There's just a little bit of an edge there that looks a little wrong. But we'll see. We'll see if we get it. All right, next. Not do any margins. And let's keep it simple. We'll do linear gradients. And to start, we'll do top to bottom. We'll go transparent, and then the green, and then transparent. Oh, and of course we can't see anything. Why? Because these are not transparent. There's the transparent. And what, 50 pixels, 0, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. Definitely one of the weirdest shapes I can remember. Doing these guys. 120 pixels, and then 0, 125, maybe 126. And then the final will be a left to right. Oh, and then actually, you know, we need to cover the sides here, don't we? Or admittedly, if we do give it a 0, give it a width of 200 pixels, and then repeat on the y-axis, we might be able to get that middle bit. 200, 210, 20. Oh, it's asymmetric, isn't it? 230, 240, 250, and then we need to move the x there. 20 pixels, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, and then a little wider, 260, 265. Truly an oddball shape. So that's how we get those shapes. Now the final linear gradient will be at 90 degrees, dark, we'll call that 100 pixels. Actually, we can just measure it, can't we? So here's 150 pixels. And then the bright green, and that's it, 250, so it's a 250 pixels. And then the dark color again. And It's close, not quite right. How about 74? No, 75. So that's 26, 25. So this vertical axis is no good. What do we got going on? That's way too low. It needs to be something negative, doesn't it? I think. Let's find out. How about like minus 20 pixels? 30. Or how about 0? Oh, this was 5. 4, 5. And then we move this down 6. Nope, not there. How about 1 pixel? There it is. All right, let's submit that. We probably don't have it right. Those curves don't look right to me. Just a little bit of offset. 99.9%, just as I said. So we get just a little bit of diff up here. These curves are just not quite right. Let's see if we can do a little better if we use numbers with 10 and 5. Maybe that's better. This is the kind of radial gradient that is very hard to match. The only reason I got to 100% here is because I have experience tweaking radial gradients in this way, and I have a good mental model for what this at value is and for how to choose these color stops. If I couldn't do that, this would drive me it would drive me pretty nuts. But this would be, you know, a circle with that's got this 125 pixel radius. Is that right? Yes. And then the outer radius of 155 pixels, and then you can place that any way you want. You could do it with an element, probably, if I'm understanding it correctly. And then if I remove the at, you can actually see that's the shape. So if I remove the at, can I put this into place by altering the background position? Maybe. How about minus 50 pixels? So actually, what is it? Probably 0, minus 200 pixels, minus 1. And then I'd probably need to have a no repeat. Let's see if we can get it. How about minus, what's 10 pixels do? 10 is no good. How about minus 10? Minus 110. Minus 150, 60, 70, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 31, 29. So that's the other way to do that. I think, yeah, I need a different repeat. I need a repeat X, and that's the shortest I can do, and have that not do that. So let's unit replace and minify, and then we're done. This was certainly wacky, very, very wacky puzzle, but definitely fun. Definitely on the fun side for me. I enjoy a nice challenge. So let's take a look. See if we get that final score. Final scores. That's the number. Is there other things we can do? We can probably do the ampersand deal. There's a few. We can remove the space before the negative or the minus sign. These color stops we're going to leave alone. Are there other changes we could make? Probably, but I'm content with that. Thanks for watching. Make a web page. Web pages are so great. Attended a conference on curation and online platforms and how hard it is to do moderation. But if you make your own website, you're accountable for your own words, and you can own your own stuff and spread it out in the world, and you don't have to worry about a shadow ban. Not really, as long as you treat people decently and tell the truth, you're gonna have a pretty good time sharing online generally. Yes, there are downsides to notoriety and putting your face out there, but still, web pages are great. All right, take care of yourself. Bye.